Howdy, folks. Well, since this is October, and it seems like we're out doing some Halloween songs and stuff, I decided to try something completely different. I'm going to read you all a poem. And the name of that poem is called The Phantom 309. Hope you like it. I was out on the West Coast trying to make a buck, and things didn't work out. I was down on my luck. Got tired of roaming and bumming around, so I started thumbing back east, back towards my hometown. Made a lot of miles the first 2 days, and I figured I'd be home in a week if my luck held out that way. But on the third night I got stranded way out of town on a cold, lonely crossroads, and rain was pouring down. I was hungry, freezing, and done caught a chill when the lights of a big semi topped the hill. Lord, I sure was glad to hear them air brakes come on, and I climbed in that cab where I knew I'd be warm. At the wheel sat a big man, he weighed about 210. He stuck out his hand and said with a grin, "Big Joe's the name," and I told him mine. And he said, "The name of my rig is a Phantom 309. Well, I asked him why he called his rig such a name. He said, "Son, this old Mac can put 'em all to shame. There ain't a driver or a rig or running any line ain't seen nothing but taillights from Phantom 309. Well, we rode and talked the better part of the night when the lights of a truck stop came in sight. He said, "I'm sorry, son, but this is as far as you go. You see, I got to make a turn on up the road." Well, he tossed me a dime as he put it low. He said, "Have yourself a cup on old Big Joe." When Joe and his rig roared out into the night, and nothing flat, they was clean out of sight. Well, I went inside and ordered me a cup. Told the waiter Big Joe was setting me up. Oh, you could have heard a pin drop, and he got deathly quiet. And that waiter's face, it turned kind of white. "Well, did I say something wrong?" I said with a halfway grin. He said, "No, this happens every now and then. Every driver in here knows Big Joe. But son, let me tell you what happened about 10 years ago. At the crossroads tonight where you flagged him down, there was a busload of kids coming from town. And they were right in the middle when Big Joe topped the hill. It could have been slaughter, but he turned his wheel. Well, Joe lost control, went into a skid, and gave his life for that bunch of kids. And there at that crossroads was the end of the line for Big Joe and Phantom 309. But every now and then some hiker will come by, and like you, Big Joe will give him a ride. Have another cup, and forget about the dime. Keep it as a souvenir for Big Joe and Phantom 309.